Greetings and namaste. Welcome in and welcome back, Divine Infinite Light Beings. We are here in this present moment because there's some karmic energies, there's some energies that are feeling like they got caught in the crossfire when it comes to you, right? They feel like they should have never got caught in the crossfire when it comes to you. They feel like they never should have betrayed you. They feel like they never should have overstepped the boundaries of the solid relationship. This is coming out crossing right now. This is crossing right now. They feel like and this could be a family situation because I'm feeling like somebody feels like they lost some inheritance due to them betraying you, due to them overstepping boundaries. But this is someone's unstable in this present moment, physically unstable in this present moment, because this is Pentacles, right? The foundation that they are sitting on, standing on, laying on, right, is not as stable as it was when they were on your foundation, able to confirmation with the train in the background, able to stand solid and secure when they were standing with you, next to you, on whatever foundation that you were providing for them or offering them or showing grace to them, right? And so this is why we are here. And two, excuse me, I have been getting a lot of energy on gunfire, right? So caught in the crossfire. I don't know if someone was caught literally in crossfire. Someone got shot, shot. Well, somebody did get shot in the crossfire, right? Like the shot wasn't meant for you, right? And then I'm getting BB, like beat, like little, like not BB gun, but you know the gun where it explodes into a whole bunch of different little pebbles. That type of gun, like um, I dreamed that I had I had got shot with that type of gun, and it like it put a lot of little holes in me, right? So that could have happened to someone got shot with that kind. I don't know what kind of gun it is, y'all. I can't even tell you, but caught in the crossfire, right? And whoever that person was that shot me came to my door and shot me. So that they could have came to your residence, or you could know somebody that they came to your residence. Somebody could be pregnant. Somebody could be getting ready to have a baby, or you could be just in your feminine energy, your divine feminine energy, right? But whoever this feels like, whoever feels like they got caught in the crossfire is missing your divine nurturing, loving, mothering energy is what it is, right? This could be your child, right? This could be someone you raised, right? But they're missing the abundance of you as well, right? Even if you're a divine masculine, you somehow nurtured them in your divine feminine energy, with your divine feminine energy, not being afraid to connect with both energies. You were able to nurture somebody, right? So you're coming out as the empress, whether you're feminine energy or masculine energy, and they're missing this nurturing energy that you gave to them, right? Because you're no longer giving it to them, right? With this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, right? And some of these people could be in a dead end job, or feeling like it's just a dead end. They have nowhere to go. It's just dead. It's just a dead end, right? A lot of them are feeling lazy. Um, just with a lack of focus, because they feel like they should have never got caught in the crossfire of betraying you, right? Like they knew the betrayal was wrong, right? they knew all these secrets that they were keeping was wrong, right? They're getting the clarity of this, right? With this moon being in the reverse, right? They want to bring you some clarity. They want to bring you some understanding, right? Um, they knew they were deceitful. They knew that they, were selfish. They knew that they were in a lower vibration that wasn't benefiting neither one of y'all. They knew that they were in a revengeful type of energy because of whoever had them in the middle had them in this crossfire. That's why they feel like whoever put them in the crossfire between you and them, because it's a third party energy. Number 8 caused you to walk away from them, right? We got you could be a life path number 1. You could be born on the first of the month, or be birthday in the first month of the year. Um, you could be a Virgo, or you could be um Venus, but whoever this person is, you love this person. Or you could be an air sign. They could be a Libra. Yeah, you love this person. So, but whoever this person is wants to communicate as well, because they know they should have never put themselves in the crossfire. They should have never got caught in the middle of what you had going on, whatever third party, um whatever whatever you had going on with the third party outside of them. They should have never came in between. That's why they feel like they should have never put themselves in the crossfire, right? They should have never been hot-headed, hot-tempered when it came to betraying you, being rebellious against you. They should have never had a hot head. They should have never been temperamental to had had that that passion to go against you. They know they did. They know um that they were careless with this fool being in reverse, right? They know that they were careless when it came to you. They know that they were a folly. They know that, shit wasn't done right, right? They know that they weren't being led by spirit. They were being led by lower vibrations. They were being led by lust and greed and, impulsive energy, right? My nose is itching, y'all. Yeah, they were led by the lower vibrations, and not the dark side, just the lower vibrations, because people tend to get that messed up. Just because you're in dark energy doesn't mean that it's a lower vibration. It's just a dark energy. So they were led by the lower vibrations. Thank you, Spirit. And so now they feeling like, that there's no connection, there's no communication, there's no nurturing, there's no stable foundation, there's no manifesting. They don't have you to, bring shit into their lives to, make them feel better, or to inspire them, or to nurture them, to care for them. They don't have any of that in their lives without you. They're feeling out of touch because they know they was deceptive. They feeling out of touch because they know they should have never got caught in the crossfire. Right. They know they should have never got caught in the crossfire. You took your love, and now this is them. Insecure, without your love, a lack of focus, codependent on whoever the third party is that they crossed you for. Or, they're giving up. They're giving up, basically, is what they're doing. They're giving up. They don't see no bright side in it. They don't see you you coming back from them double crossing you. I heard double crossing you. So they did it more than once. They didn't just do it once. They did it more than once. Double crossing you. They crossed you more than once. They double crossed you for the last time, is what Spirit is saying. Yeah, look at this. They was fearing the change, right? Yeah, They had so much envy when it came to you, so much jealousy, right? They weren't stable. They were in their Nine of Pentacles energy, so they had to have this abrupt change because they were careless. And Spirit is saying that is the truth, right? Because they kept so many secrets, this shit had to come to an end, right? Look, Queen of Wands, because you stopped loving them, you stopped nurturing them, you stopped caring for them, you started being selfish and tending to yourself, right? Holding back from them is making them unstable because they're not used to this shit, right? It's making them cold, right? Because you're not trying to work on the relationship. You're not trying to put anything forth into the situation. It's causing them to to be more codependent on the other people and to have that victim mentality, right? And Spirit is saying this is the truth. This you know, as you steady staying focused, they're unfocused. Yeah, they're unbalanced because they don't have you, and they know they should have never got caught in the crossfire. Is what the issue is. They know they should have never got caught in the crossfire. They know they should have never tried to make your foundation unstable. By them trying to make your foundation unstable, it caused their own foundation to be unstable. So wherever they are, it's not stable, as Spirit said, with that Four of Wands coming out in reverse. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, and they just holding on to the memories of you, not letting you go, right? Very possessive. And I don't care if this is a family member, if it's a lover, if it's a friend, if it's a co-worker, you know the situation. If it's a stranger, very possessive, very demonic energy, holding on to you, right? Yeah. And this could be a lover who is non-committal, right? But very demonic energy holding on to you, right? They having some their own challenges. You know, they feeling like Spirit then gave up on them, even though they already gave up on Spirit first, right? This is the truth, right? They upset because you cut them out. They upset because they don't see um life's abundance. They don't see success. They don't see that without you, right? They don't see that without you. Yeah. All because they resist change. They got caught in the crossfire all because they resist change. And in this with them being caught in the crossfire, what was it? I can't remember what Spirit wanted me to relay. But this could have been at work. This could have been with a family member. You know, also with a lover too, right? But somebody got caught in the crossfire of betraying you, knowing that they should have never betrayed you, knowing that they should have never stabbed you in the back. They should have never took this sword of the spiritual sword and put it in your back, because once they did that, they made the mistake. Spirit gave them the sword to bring clarity, to have a breakthrough, and they chose to use it to stab you in the back, right? Because of the jealousy, because of the envy, right? Because the repeating negative patterns. They didn't want to receive your guidance. They didn't want to receive your nurturing, your caring love, and all of that at the time when they got caught in the crossfire, because they was too busy people pleasing and loving and being misled by the wrong person, right? Yeah. Yeah. They were too committed to the wrong person. And this person was insufficient, not efficient, but insufficient, that caused them to have an unstable ground. And this is why they feeling like they should have never got caught in the crossfire, right? The Six of Pentacles. They should have never gave into that energy. that made them cross you in the first place, right? So somebody could have you could have known somebody that crossed you, and you know, or you could have known somebody that crossed somebody, and they went and shot them. That's just what's coming to the surface, right? But yeah, or you know, in the crossfire, somebody could have got um in the crossfire at work, and got terminated because they got cr- caught in the crossfire. Instead of just walking away from the bullshit at work, they allowed themselves to get caught in the crossfire by fucking with you, and end up getting terminated as well with the other people, right? Yeah. But take the messages as they resonate with you, divine infinite light beings. But yeah, um, now you feel like shit is complete, like you fulfilled, like somebody about to start traveling, you're elevating it. Whatever they tried to do to hem you up, to keep you from moving, to keep you from being having your wish fulfillment, to keep you from feeling accomplished, it didn't work. They put themselves in the crossfire for no reason, right? They fucked their own world up for no reason, trying to please the next person instead of being loyal to the divine infinite light being, whether you're feminine energy or masculine energy. They wasn't loyal to you. They put themselves in the crossfire and fucked their whole world up. And you going on and still being spiritually gifted, spiritually blessed, a walk in abundance, all the rest. Ashe, Ashe. So just remember that they suffering in this present day. Ashe, Ashe.